we're at Bobby Mackey's, one of the most famously known haunted nightclubs in all of existence, and it actually has an alleged portal to hell in the basement.
This is probably going to be the most demonic place we've personally ever been to, so I'm scared.
I actually can't believe we're here right now.
So our goal tonight is to figure out why this place is initially haunted and also compare it to what we found at Joe Rogan's comedy club. So let's get inside.
Let's go!
I didn't tell you guys this, but I fully charged a second light here 30 minutes ago when we left the hotel, right?
Yeah.
Dead.
Already?
So I have to go in and start charging right now.
No.
We just charged 2 full things. These are supposed to last hours.
Hello, everyone. My name is Chastity, aka the Luminary Luna Beams.
And I'm Emily, the Fine Art Medium.
And we're two mediums that specialize in the paranormal. Our purpose is to shed light on what goes bump in the night. That's why we call this podcast
Lights at Midnight.
Lamb.
Beaten.
All right, guys. So today we have part 2 of Sam and Colby's special episode. We're doing Bobby Mackey's today. So again, I pulled the clips for Bobby Mackey's, and I watched like the first 20 minutes, and it was quite a bit of information. Emily has not seen any of it. I am disregarding anything I've seen. I know some things, but I will say this: the clips that I pulled, I had Spirit help me. So what I did, it literally took me only 40 minutes. I just literally slid that sucker and was like, this looks good. And if it looked cool, I went with it. And I just recorded till Spirit was like, stop. So we're going to see what happens. Because again, we do not do normal reaction style videos. We actually do like little short clips because we encourage you guys to go and watch the video. We link all the videos in the description box down below so you guys can check it out. If you haven't seen it, it's a pretty good episode. I've known about Bobby Mackey's. It's been a while since I've watched any paranormal investigation team, so I had no prior knowledge, or I did have some prior knowledge. I knew kind of what it was, a little bit about it, but as far as the entities or the spirits, I've personally never looked into it. But I can say this: the first night that I was trying to do like timestamps and cut this, that, and the other, I knew that it wasn't going to work very well. So, but yeah, I had a visitor that night. So that's kind of prefacing the energy of this place. And it is kind of crazy. And matter of fact, they're going to be tearing down, see if I can do it, Bobby Mackey's. They're going to be tearing this place down sometime this summer.
Bobby Mackey's Music World is a nightclub in Honky Tonk located in Wilder, Kentucky, United States, owned by country singer Bobby Mackey. Urban legends claim the nightclub is the site of hauntings, murders, and suicides. However, no credible evidence exists for such claims. The current location is closed and will be temporarily located to Florence, Kentucky, while the site is demolished and a new facility is built. The infamous portal to hell and the concrete walls, dubbed the Wall of Faces, that features water stains resembling human faces, will be preserved for the temporary location and will be part of the new building at the current site. According to folklore, Bobby Mackey's has been promoted in popular culture as the most haunted nightclub in America. Mackey's claims the site was originally used as a slaughterhouse in the early 19th century and later torn down for construction for a roadhouse that took on various names such as the Brisbane, until he purchased it in 1978. Various urban legends and modern folklore claim that the site features a gateway to hell and is haunted by spirits including Pearl Bryan, whose corpse was found in a field 2.5 miles from the site in Fort Thomas, Kentucky. Other legends claim Bryan's murderers were Satanists, who cursed the location and vowed to haunt everyone involved in prosecuting the case. There is also a legend that claims a pregnant dancer named Joanna committed suicide with poison in the 1940s after her father murdered her lover Robert Randall, a singer at the nightclub, by hanging him in the dressing room. While many of these stories cannot be proven through records, they can't be disproven either.
But what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and jump right on into the clip. Emily, do you have anything you want to add before we play the first clip? It's
So
just the introduction clip.
I haven't seen the video whatsoever. I'm going in blind. However, I will just say, just now as you were talking, I already got an image of an entity, and it's got long, sharp, pointy teeth, and it's creepy as fuck, and it's got that it's creating illusions or hallucinations. And it's like if you look in the mirror and you are looking at yourself, its face is put on your face, is what I am seeing.
Okay. Yeah, closing my eyes to ground myself before the episode, I saw a shadow person in my eye, in my mind's eye, and this place is extremely active. And I will say that since the spirits know it's going to be demolished, they're actually not even having any more shows there because this place has been around for quite a while, as you probably will see. So yeah, uh, it's interesting, and I think we're going to be in for a wild ride. We have approximately 6 clips, an introduction and an outro, kind of a conclusion clip. We're going to give everybody our intuitive impressions. And again, Emily doesn't know hardly anything about it. I know a little bit about it, and I got some of the details, but I'm just going to share what I get alongside with Emily. So without further ado, Emily, roll that first clip.
Oh my God! All right, guys, we have Bobby Mackey. It's one of the most famously known haunted nightclubs in all of existence, and it actually has an alleged portal to hell in the basement.
This is probably going to be the most demonic place we've personally ever been to, so I'm scared.
I actually can't believe we're here right now.
So our goal tonight is to figure out why this place is initially haunted and also compare it to what we found at Joe Rogan's Comedy Club. So let's get inside.
Let's go!
I didn't tell you guys this, but I fully charged a second light here 30 minutes ago when we left the hotel, right?
Yeah.
Dead.
Already?
So I have to like go in and start charging right now.
No.
We just charged 2 full things. These are supposed to last hours.
I'm interested to see if you picked up what I picked up when I first initially went through this video. So I'm gonna let you take the lead.
Well, headache immediately, obviously. And portals galore. Portals galore. And if Sam and Colby do another ritual, I'm gonna be mad, okay? Because this is not the place to freaking do it.
Yeah. You'll see later on. It's just not what it might not be what you think. It's a lot different than our last episode
Mhm.
and the last place. So yeah.
Oh yeah, the energy is completely different. This is not just residual energy. There's active stuff here. For
Yeah.
sure. Like that non-human entity that I'm seeing with the sharp long teeth. And if I generate a picture, I'll put it in our video somewhere. I got the chills. But yeah. That's all I got to say right now.
Okay. So immediately when I saw the mirror hallway that you walk into, I see a ghost of a woman, and she's like literally looking at me through the mirror.
I
So
did
it's
see a
almost
woman.
like,
It was
Mhm.
fast, and then I forgot about it because it was so fast.
yeah, it's like walking down the hallway. You look in the mirror and you might see something, and you'll like second guess, like how you said that. I don't know if you said that prior to recording or not. I think you did. You told me it's like you're looking into a mirror. You said this to me.
Yeah.
Looking into a mirror and you'll see your face over a face. I didn't think about that, but I'm glad I just did because I think it's the same mirror as you're talking about.
Yeah. So, I'll just repeat it in case I didn't say it while we were recording, but essentially what I saw was the non-human thing with its face and its teeth, and then someone looking at a mirror, like at themselves, but then the face overlaying on top of theirs. Like
Yeah.
as an illusion or hallucination or both.
Okay. Yeah, and see, I see the woman like it's greenish. It's got that greenish bluish energy, which is never good when I see that. And it's almost like I'm already here. So the fact that my spirit guides have already taken me there as immediately means there's paranormal activity. So when I do any type of remote viewing, it's like I'm standing in the hallway right now. Ugh, I don't like it. It's giving me a scared feeling. I normally don't get that way. And it's not that I'm scared. I just feel that pitting in the bottom of my stomach. And I know this clip was short and there wasn't much going on, but the energy in this place is overwhelming.
Yeah, and
And,
when
you know,
I was gonna say when I saw the portals, they looked like tornadoes all over the place.
Hmm. Yeah, it's quite crazy. Um, but yeah, I guess that's all I'll add because I have another clip and it kind of correlates to the beginning of that when they do like talk about different places. But that's all I have to say. If you want to go ahead and hit the next clip, I'm ready when you are.
This corner is where the creepy corner is. And we heard footsteps already.
We've already been hearing so much tonight, dude.
So much.
This is like a good central area. Just kind of see where it takes us.
Just as a general thing, if there's anybody here at Bobby Mackey's that wants to talk to us tonight, please make yourself known. Come up and touch this little green light. We'll know you're here.
There's heard it. What there?
There's definitely something.
I swear I keep hearing like little footsteps back there.
If you can hear our voices, can you come a little closer to us?
Can you tell us yes or no if there's something evil here?
Alright guys, so we are in the creepy...
Which, by the way, sorry to interrupt you. That's going on.
red?
Solid, staying solid.
Go closer to this corner.
Yo, dude, that's weird.
Because there's no like electrical anything in that corner there. Are you standing right there? Are you standing in front of us?
If you are, could you go tap this device right here? It said no while it did it.
So is it trying to trick us in a sense?
We heard a bunch of knocks and footsteps over here earlier. Was that you? If so, could you make those noises happen again or go and let us know on this device? Did you hear that?
What the fuck is
That's the door shaking.
Really?
Right after I
A
asked.
lot of things have been happening in threes.
Isn't that mocking the Holy Trinity?
Yes, it is.
3.
Oh!
It's like
It was this exit.
Was that Carl's apartment?
Oh, wait,
Right
that's
there.
Right in there.
It's right
I don't
through
know
that
which
hallway.
door.
Well, that was right after I asked, too.
Are there multiple spirits right here? Can you give us a yes or no? There are more than one of you.
Well, my freaking chest hurts. I feel like somebody had a heart attack in there and or died from something of the chest or the heart because it's hurting on my left side, heart area, and down my left arm. And now it just switched sides. What the fuck? That is so weird. And there's something, I feel pressure on my back. But there's definitely a non-human entity there, like I was saying. And I feel like people that go in there, especially those that are sensitive to energy, disassociate a lot. And when they do that, that's how things can influence people. And I feel like there's a lot of that going on.
Yeah,
Because I just
I
see
can
people
agree.
just kind of spacing out like, ooh. And it's weird because it's like not your normal space out kind of thing. It's like they're in a trance. And then I was going to say something. Oh, I feel like I'm hyper as fuck and I don't know why. I feel
I
like
do.
I feel, I can't say that. Okay, I feel like I just drank a crap ton of caffeine. Caffeine doesn't affect me. Like, I just go sleepy sleep. But it feels like I drink a crap ton of caffeine and I'm just like, wee.
Nope. It's not caffeine.
I bet it's not, but for the
Because
sake of
I actually wrote that down. I mean, I'm gonna read it word for
Yeah.
word when you're done.
Yeah. I also get like images of tweakers and just like
Hmm.
mhm, that
Yep.
motion.
Your
Anyway.
eyes are really wide.
I know.
Oh God.
Okay, your turn.
Yeah. So, that corner, and I know they say this in the video just to validate if anybody watches, I'm very well aware in case you want to go back. They say that there could be a portal there, but when I first watched that part of the video to figure out what I wanted to clip and how I wanted to clip this one, obviously we're just including most parts of the investigation. We're not doing any of the history or anything like we normally would or anything like that, just investigation. And it is to help Emily like get a clean channel too, since I'm the one that clipped. I saw shadow people in the back there. like once they walked in and they looked out and panned out, I saw the shadow people back there just, and they went on to say that. So I know I can't validate that, but I'm just throwing that out there, first of all. Second of all, the next thing I picked up was there was a portal in that particular corner. That's where one of the portals are. What's happened in that corner? Let's see. Let's see. Lots of residual energy in that bar. Okay. Some bad things have happened in that corner. The first thing that I saw was a girl being smushed up against it, like trying to get a guy off of her. And then I saw kind of a little guy, but he was grown, but he was kind of a smaller guy in a black leather jacket by two guys that have just dark auras. I can't see them. I see him being like pushed up against the corner, just like that, like just like being jumped, bar fight type stuff. And then I heard, yeah, smashed against the corner and lots of drug use in that corner. Lots of it's an easy corner for people to block off. People are at a bar, they're trying to have a good time, and Emily's getting that energy. I'm getting like an 80s vibe with that because this place has been around for a while. Emily will be doing the history, but she hasn't done it yet. So, because she wanted to channel first, so she'll get to see some stuff or more about it's what I'm saying. But there's definitely a portal there, and there is a lot of things in this place. It's not just one; it's a lot.
You know, one thing I keep seeing too is this Freddy Krueger looking dude with a hat. Kind of looks like Freddy Krueger, honestly. And he's just, I can't tell if it's the same entity that I was seeing with the teeth or if it's two separate people or entities or beings, but I feel like it's two separate.
Yeah, there's multiple dark things there. In my opinion, I'm not trying to jump the gun. Yes, there is one like pretty dark thing. But in terms of dark energy, there's several dark energies there. And I know a little, like, again, I know I found out some information watching the video that I did not know prior, and I'm not going to say anything until the end and see if Emily picks it up. But there may be a reason that you're feeling like heart and shoulder, you know what, and correlating like being slammed up against the corner. I literally said slammed against the corner.
Yeah, and
woman and man.
My back of my head hurts too, like right here. Like if it hit a wall, that would explain it. But
right, this place has like energetic tunneling. It's not just like portals to another dimension. It is, but it's portals to another dimension, Mario style. Energetic tunneling, like
yep, through the little hole, like the manholes.
Yep. But yeah, there's been a lot of chaos, a lot of happy times, but a lot of really bad times, or even ODs and stuff like that in this place. Like I'm seeing ambulance lights out front and people standing around. I'm seeing people being like dragged out by bouncers and stuff. And I know this is common to happen at places like this, but like I'm just giving you what visualize, people that may have seen, or this is like the first video, like it's like duh, Chastity, but I'm just saying what I see. That's kind of like residual impressions. So that tells me there's a lot of layers of residual energy in the place. And they've been doing investigations here forever. But there's also, if you don't know some things about Bobby Mackey's, one thing we'll get to that I think it might be the next clip or the clip after, that'll explain some more stuff that might surprise Emily, which she already knows part of it, so it's not like super surprising. But yeah, that's all I personally have to say.
Okay, on to the next one.
Why is the phone ringing?
Yeah, why is the phone ringing right now?
Didn't you say everything was like off?
Yeah, and there's no one here.
Wait,
hold on. Is
that in Carl's room?
Is that in Carl's room?
Wait, where's that coming from?
It is.
It's in Carl's room?
Hello. Please leave a message after the tone.
What the?
Let's see if there's a message.
Dude.
Dude, they got... What?
What the hell was that, dude?
Okay, but we're not even allowed to go in there.
No one is allowed to go in there.
Dude, that would give me freaking chills.
Yeah, that was out of nowhere.
Wasn't it earlier we were saying that we were hearing footsteps near his room or his room,
yeah,
and now
this
we're
door.
hearing this? We're getting led towards this area that
Like
we're not even
someone's
supposed to be in.
almost up there.
Who calls this place at midnight?
What's going on?
Yep. Do you know who Carl is?
No, because I don't know anything about Bobby Mackey's.
You do know about this, though. That is the guy that was possessed, allegedly.
Oh.
And what I just saw in that room is a first time. It's not the first time I've ever seen anything somewhat like it, but it has a characteristic that I've not particularly seen either ever or in a long time. I don't recall seeing anything like this.
All I can tell you is my entire body was hurting when the phone rang. A lot.
Right.
A lot. Like, it's spasming all over my body. And I'm just like, why are you doing this to me right now? I'm just trying to mind my own business and watch the video.
Yeah, energy's pretty strong here.
Yeah.
And it's in Kentucky, and some of the worst client cases I've had has been in Kentucky.
Oh,
And
that's-
I don't know how far it is away from those clients' homes, which we will be finding out, and y'all will hear in a little bit. Maybe I might share a little bit of something for certain reasons. So that's why I'm encouraging everybody. We'll probably put timestamps in so you can check it out in case you don't make it all the way through the video. But it's something to definitely hang around for, because Kentucky means business. It's one of the I would put it in one of the most haunted states. Like, I've never been to Louisiana or New Orleans. I know that place is really, really haunted. But Kentucky has some fucky. Kentucky
I
has some
was thinking
fucky
that
shit.
the entire time. I was waiting. I'm like, can I say Kentucky can be a little Kentucky fucky? But
Yeah, we've made it far enough in the video, I think.
yes, we got through the 7 seconds.
Yep.
Well, when I look into that place, I'm getting more clairsentient information. And when I look in there through my third eye, all I see is black. It's like a black void. It's like walking into a freaking cave, but like pitch black and you can't see around. Except for the little tornado portal things.
Yeah. So I see a black portal on the in the wall.
Yeah.
Spirit told me it's near the bed. So wherever his bed was, I don't know where that's at. I've not seen the inside of this bedroom. And I saw a shadow being walk out of it. It was just a shadow being, and it made contact with me, and it opened its eyes, or it showed me its eyes, and they are white and they glow. And I know, again, if y'all have been around for a while, obviously me and Emily are two psychic mediums that specialize in the paranormal, so I know this sounds wild, but it's not the craziest thing I've ever saw. So I've seen that before. But what I have not seen before is how and I'm getting dizzy, how an entity begins to emit black flames and like heat waves off of it.
I've never seen
So
that.
like skin, like it started like almost like black smoke, but specifically black flames.
Interesting.
I would be very interested, Spirit's telling me this too. I would be very interested to see if people smell smoke or if the smoke alarms went off with paranormal activity. I do not know that. If anybody wants to, in the comments down below, if you've seen anything with Bobby Mackey's and you can validate that, I would love to know.
Mm-hmm.
Creepy.
Interesting. I've never
Creepy,
witnessed
creepy.
that myself yet.
I mean, I've seen it in like videos and pictures and like movies and stuff like that, but as far as interacting, because I'm not communicating, but they know I'm there. Like me and Emily looking into this isn't just me and her channeling in, and there's an equivalent energy exchange being made right now with the entities, beings, and human spirits at Bobby Mackey's when we do this.
Mm. And that's why we can get attacked while we look at this kind of stuff.
Yeah. I've got 2 guides with me, one on either side in spirit right now. They normally don't do that unless I'm in a bad place. And it's right now only 2. I have more than that, but there's a guide on each side.
My astral self is like pushing out the energy. It's just a constant movement of like pushing out the bad stuff. Like that's all I see myself doing is this.
Wading through.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's kind of what I got in that room, and it would be a good time to say that we were going to include some of the exorcism clips because I have seen it pass through my feed on YouTube. But I saved them recently. I've never watched them. I clicked on them, but I watched like 30 seconds, 45 seconds, and I clicked off. And I'm glad I did because Emily and I are going to do a short video. It won't be as long as this one, but a short reaction video to that because I'm very interested to see what else we can get from those videos and kind of give you guys some more insight because we have dealt with people that have been possessed, and whether it was in person or remotely. And yeah, we just like to give you guys a perspective. So you can look forward to that. There's your little sneak peek for probably the next episode we release, which may be the following Monday. So we're going to do a little short episode for you guys.
You ready, man?
I'm ready.
Time to get scary.
Just look out for rocks. I hear they get thrown at people.
Good luck. See ya.
Hello?
I just heard a footstep over there. That's Joanna's room, and this is the green room. He literally says he doesn't even want to stand in this room usually. There was 2 knocks.
I'm gonna come into the room with the portal. If there's anyone here, I'm alone. I've heard that is the best way to get your attention. Feel free to say hi.
Now it's pitch black. There's the cell.
If you want to show yourself, I'm right here. They say right here is a portal to hell. If that's true, make a sound. Johanna, are you in here? We're about to do our final investigation. If you can make yourself known, tell us your story. We want to understand why this place is known to be one of the most demonic locations in the entire United States. We welcome you to tell your story.
What the fuck was that?
Yeah. Yo!
That was like 5 minutes.
There was a lot of noises.
Interesting. I don't like the mirrors in that place at all.
That was the,
but that
his
one.
portally energy, and that was the basement. So, and they had to go outside. I don't know if it had to go outside and around, maybe, is what maybe I'm feeling. Like, I don't think it's a separate building. The way it was filmed, it looks like a separate building. I think it's underneath.
Because, yeah, there's a portal there. It's like portal everywhere. It feels like a nursery rhyme, but for portals. But it's like, there's one in the basement, upstairs bar area, the corner, the beep, girls' room, and I feel like a closet too.
Oh, there's multiple. There's different types of portals. And I'm not sure if you remember, Emily, but the title of this video is Portal to Hell, and you're getting ready to find out why, I think, in the next clip.
Portal to Hell, yeah.
So, yeah. And how do you feel about any beings, entities, or dead people down there.
I don't see any good ones. I don't see any good vibrational things in that place. Everything
Nope.
is very dark or dark. Um, there's two extremely dark beings there. Um, I think the Freddy Krueger guy, I'm trying to figure out if he's human or non-human. It's really hard to tell.
I think he's human.
I was leaning in that direction. Um, and hold on, because I'm trying to like sift. I'm sifting through the darkness, and it's hard because a lot of them conceal themselves. But I will say I'm seeing more of the non-human entities, and I am seeing less of the human ones, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I feel there's a lot of lurking. There's a lot of lurking. And
Hmm.
that's because of the thick black energy in that
It's
location.
foggy. I literally wrote that down. I mean, I know it's chicken scratch, but it's literally foggy.
Like the shadow people that you were talking about, it's like they blend in with the black energy, but you, ow, 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 ow. What the fuck? That's a weird place to have pain. What the fuck? I don't have pain there. That's weird.
Yeah, I've had pain in my chest, like center of my chest, and my back's hurting, but I think that's just me. But I normally don't really get pain like right. I do sometimes when I sit up too long, but with my disability, but I had to put my crystal right here.
Yeah, well, the pain I'm feeling right now, this might
And
have
yeah,
is down. Yep.
yeah.
Oh no. Was there recorded SA there?
I'm sure there was like I don't know. Like I didn't look into anything else myself, so maybe that's something me and you can do and validate because we will be talking about this in the audio version of our podcast
Mhm.
that's released anywhere you get your podcasts. So before we record that, because we're recording this first,
Yeah.
maybe Emily and I will look into that because what I'm seeing, and since you said that, what I'm seeing is people being taken downstairs. There was an agreement, but this place wasn't just always a bar.
Yeah. I don't know what it
So
used to
I'm
be,
trying to
but
wait to tell you what I do know until the very end. Oh, before the last clip, because the last clip's just a conclusion clip. So I think you got one more before I
because
spill the beans.
it's giving like Underground Railroad type shit.
Right, but with trafficking.
Yes, and with trafficking instead.
I can agree with that.
Yeah.
And
And
people were badly hurt there.
hmm
I know that. That's something I already know. That's not intuitive, but I can validate it. Like I just feel like I feel like pressure, like almost like
I feel
not
it
like the punch, but it's in
right
my eye,
here.
like I got
Right
punched.
here. My it hurts
It's
so bad right here for me.
right here
Yeah.
and here.
Yep.
Like I was just punched in the eye.
Mhm.
And that makes sense too.
Ooh.
Yep. So in my personal opinion, I thought about this while the clip was playing. I think this is a separate entity in this area.
Hmm.
And I think it does rule that area. And any human spirits there, in my opinion, unless they're super descended or captured by the darker realm type energy, because it's literally foggy down there. It's foggy energy, almost like mist, like but darker, not white. It's got like some of it is, but really it's more black. So
Yeah.
I guess that's validating of how they could hide. Like I can see that. And I see a woman hag type energy down there.
Because
A haggy.
when I see the shadow people, it's like because of the foggy black energy, you can't see them because they blend in, but you can feel them moving around. And I'm
Yeah.
feeling it like a bat would, like with the echolocation. That's how I'm perceiving it. It's like I can I can see it based off of the sensations of movement. I don't know if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
I was gonna say something about, yeah, there is another entity down there. There's multiple entities down there.
Yeah.
There's a male entity down there too. Male energy kind of entity. Oh my God, I was gonna say something about the underground railroad, well, not underground railroad, but like the tunnel system. About the
There
entities.
is a tunnel system.
Yeah. Build the tunnel system. There's a nasty thing in the tunnel system too.
It's slimy.
I don't like it.
It like leaves black gooey stuff. And I mean, we're talking about other dimensional things. And some of this stuff has been brought into this location for multiple reasons, either over the years or through the ghost hunting too. Like not all of this has always been here.
Yeah.
Some of it's due to the actions, but like where some really bad things have happened there, the energy has like manifest. It's giving off thought form vibes too,
Yep.
but I'm I'm getting that haggish, like almost haggish witchy vibe down there, and she's real grotesque, and her skin almost looks so wrinkled it kind of could be like Freddy Krueger's skin.
Mhm.
So I wonder if there was a fire or people were burnt as a punishment for what I'm still
Mhm.
waiting to tell you. Don't let me forget. But I said, I do not believe the woman that used to be in there is still there. So if you heard Sam say a woman's name, are you still here? There is a woman's room down there, I think, where she used to get ready. I don't know if she was a singer or what she was, but I can't remember everything. I'm sorry, but it'll be in the history or in the video with Sam and Colby. Because we do highly recommend you guys go check it out. This is just a very small portion of it. It was a very good video. Um, it's not her. She's ascended. She's in the light. That
I was
woman
gonna
is not
say, because
there.
I was seeing like at the beginning of the video before we like kind of started the clips, because I was seeing a woman maybe like in her 40s or 50s ish kind of, and her hair was like this. Like it had that like whoop vibe to it or look to it, and it kind of looked like it was blown out and made it like fluffy at the bottom. And I keep seeing her, but she doesn't look haggy. But I don't know if that's like residual. I feel like it's more residual.
Yeah. And the haggish one has like a hood.
Yeah,
Like she has, it's got a hood and it's like
yeah.
big, literally like witchy vibes. It makes me wonder if that is kind of thought for me in a
Hmm.
way, but it's like hag energy. But
Hmm.
you are in Kentucky and there's a lot of things that have been practiced and there's a lot of things that happen there too. And I also heard the words at the end of the clip, test me, bitch. I heard test me, bitch. Mm-hmm. Like him being down there by himself, they only left him down there for 5 minutes. Any longer, I mean, I don't know if I was to ever go to this location. I don't know if I'd want to go down there alone, period, being as open as I am. And it's not because I'm scared, but people have to understand when we go into these places, yes, we have protection and stuff, but to channel the stuff in, we actually have to back off a little protection to be able to get some things, right? But I learned from my very first ghost hunt or investigation that I'm editing right now, and hopefully it'll be out on my Luminary Lunabeams channel this weekend at Henry River Mill. That, I can't go in there and like balls to the wall, clear out the spirits. That's not my job. I don't have permission. But the entity there made my heart skip a beat. So, I mean, this energy is much darker than whatever was there. So,
The other
I
thing
wouldn't
that,
want to go down there alone. It's not that I'm afraid. It's just I don't want to be physically injured.
yeah. The thing I wonder too is if they're getting rid of or tearing down Bobby Mackey's, what are they gonna put in place of it?
Bobby Mackey's. Pretty sure they're rebuilding it because the location has they have a temporary location. So the building's just old and cruddy. I mean, it's been around forever. I think they're wanting a full music venue because Bobby Mackey still plays there. So, I
Okay.
mean, yeah.
Because
So,
even
but
though even if they rebuild it and do all that stuff, it's still not going to take away the portals and the energies that are there. So it's still going to be haunted, and it might even piss off even more the stuff that's there.
Well, since you said that, yes. Maybe I said that at the beginning of the video too, but the spiritual activity is super high right now at Bobby Mackey's because of that reason. And even in the video, I don't know if I called it in our clips, but I called it as I was pulling them. The spirits know it's going to be torn down.
Ouch!
So
I'm getting that pain again. What the?
They're not happy.
No, they're pissed.
Yeah. So I mean, that's all I have for that one. We probably should go
Mhm.
ahead and move on to the next clip before we get taken out tonight.
I know, I'm having so much pain in weird places.
Under.
Under?
Under. You gotta think about it, like Carl was told to start digging underneath the floorboards. That's what he did, and he found the well.
There's so much though. There's mob activity that was down here. Like, who knows how many people were actually murdered in this basement. You can follow me into this room.
What'd it say?
Leg.
That's weird. She had her head cut off, or whoever we're talking to. Dude, I don't even think this is Pearl anymore. I'm sorry, but after...
Whoa! All of them just went off.
All of them did.
All of them just went off.
They're freaking out. I don't even know if I got that on camera.
That's the first time I've ever seen them all go off.
Right when I put my foot into this portal room.
Aim.
Aim, leg, and then aim.
What do you mean by aim? It's again. What the hell?
Let me try to get this on camera. It's so hard to see in night vision. Every single light on this chain just like flickered at once.
Like just like that. Can you make them all go off again?
Joe.
Joe?
Joe?
Just got Joe.
Johanna.
Light.
Light?
Light.
Light?
Just like the lights on the ground. Can you make them go off? Oh, just like that. Just like that.
Got it, I got that one.
Better.
Dude, what is happening? I don't even know what to think right now.
Shit.
What happened?
I don't know. I just cramped.
Priest?
Priest.
Are you okay?
Yeah, it just literally felt like just like a Charlie horse for a second.
Right when you walked out of the...
It said leg before.
Oh god, it did
It
say
said leg
leg.
before.
It said leg the second you walked in, and then the second you walked out, you felt something.
And it said aim.
Still like, I don't know.
What does it feel like?
Feels like it's a little cramped up right now. Ow.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Feels like it's burning.
Burning?
Hold that. Dude.
Is there a...
Oh fuck.
there is a mark.
It just said received. It just said received.
What the fuck? I gotta get this on camera.
Dude, you're bleeding.
Did you run into something, dude?
No! Dude, it actually feels like it's burning right now.
Yeah.
You guys done?
We just got done.
Wait, what the
This is not good.
No joke.
Wait, what happened?
I don't know. My leg cramped up and then it started to burn.
No fucking way. Just like, oh my god.
Before we got leg.
What?
On deck,
It said
it said leg. Right when I walked in.
What?
When I walked out is when it felt like something just like cramped up in my leg. You felt that happen? I felt it like a ball just cramp up in my leg and I thought it was nothing and then it started to burn.
And you're sure you did not run into
Dude, I know. Did you see me?
No,
running?
no,
I was standing right here.
You're wearing
most of the time.
Wait till you watch our footage. You're gonna freak out.
Dude, all of the lights were going off too at the same time.
Yo, most of the spasms that I was having were in my fucking legs.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't doubt it. I don't doubt that he had leg spasms. But I'll let you go ahead because I have something I want to add.
Oh, 100% he's having leg spasms. I'm having really bad leg spasms. Holy shit. And they're so painful. And I'm still having them. God damn.
I've been having a weird back spasm for the last like 18 hours on and off. It's like almost like a gurgling feeling in my back here, and that could just be me, but I've never had that before ever with my condition. I will say that it's kind of interesting, and I'm interested to see if that goes away. But yeah.
Yeah, I'm still having the leg spasms, and it hurts so bad. What the fuck? So, yeah, he's not faking that for anyone who's curious, thinking, oh, he's just faking it. No, he's not. He's not. I feel it and it hurts. Yeah, I'm seeing the male energy doing it. And I was seeing that female again. But it's not her. It's not her because she's ascended and ascended beings won't be in dark places like that. But yeah, it's like the pains and stuff that I'm feeling are kind of like blocking my clairvoyance.
Yeah. So I don't doubt he had the spasms, and this is just coming in from, although I'm not a skeptic, he did reach down there and
Yeah.
grab and feel his leg, but he made that upward motion.
Yeah.
Personally, from the video, I didn't see any blood. Does that mean there was, if there was blood there, I'm gonna have to look again.
Mhm.
But there is a potential he may have like scratched his leg himself. But if
Mhm.
there's like enough scratching that it made blood, this is not intuitive. This is just something I saw when I was watching it just now.
Yeah.
I don't doubt he's had the spasms because we've been having different bodily pains on and off. And if you are any remotely clairsentient, then yeah, you're gonna feel it. It's that bad down there. But I'm not. I mean,
I
I
don't
really didn't.
feel I don't feel scratching. I'm just
Yeah,
gonna say that. I don't feel scratching. I didn't see blood in the video
yeah,
at all.
yeah. And I'm not trying to say like they're faking things. Like maybe in the heat of the moment, he like
Mhm.
went down there and like was like messing with it.
Yeah.
But I didn't particularly see anything scratch him. No visions came. And I'm not saying I'm wrong or right. I'm just telling you
Yeah.
what I saw. So, I mean, maybe you saw something, Emily, but you just said, it's kind of blocking out your clairvoyance. But at the same time, it just makes me wonder if it was just a side effect of him grabbing his leg. I believe that they experience paranormal stuff, and I'm not saying they fake evidence at all. That's not what I'm implying. Because, I mean,
Mhm.
I like Project Fear. They do have that, like, when stuff happens, they get real excited, but
Mhm.
they're just in either they're into it or they're doing it for content, whichever. They're excited when things happen. And sometimes when you get in that kind of like vibration, like you might not remember doing something.
Yeah.
But just because I didn't see it doesn't mean it's not there. We
Correct.
already said there's some crazy stuff. And, matter of fact, I'll go back to saying the last thing I heard on the last clip when they were in the same spot or the same like location of the building was test me bitch. So maybe they pushed them far enough because what I did not include was Sam and Colby in that woman's room down there in the basement. And it's like where she got ready. And it does
Mhm.
have mirrors in it. So, and I see her standing in the mirror again, the same woman. So there's a woman moving through the mirrors. That's a separate portal type entry than the actual black dark portals. The black dark portals are for the darker energy that moves through the building. The mirrors is a almost like the fractal of a
That's what I
person.
that's what I feel like. It's not the hag lady that I'm seeing. It looks like
No.
like it looks like a human, but
Yes.
that's why I'm like she's too ascend like if it was actually the person, she's too ascended to be in that location. That's why I'm tripped up. So that's why I think you're right. I think it is a fractal.
Yeah. It's like, and she's just monotone like face, just like
Yeah. It's the energy residually left over.
right. But it's just like it is, but it could be something similar to a mimic
Oh yeah.
because I have some theories about mimics. I think mimics are sometimes residual energy that turns into a thought form. I don't know if
Yeah.
somebody's ever talked about that,
I
but
thought about that too, actually. I was thinking about that yesterday.
yeah, I think mimics can be thought forms sometimes,
Mm.
not all the time, but
Yeah.
sometimes. So, with that being said, I've already said pretty much everything I want to say, particularly in this video about the basement. So, I do not at this point have anything else to add to that clip. I think we have one more.
Okay.
I think it lived up to its reputation.
Yeah, this compared to Joe Rogan's is insane.
There's a reason why this has decades of history.
1000%.
It's never been investigated.
All right, let's get out of here.
So what I was gonna say was, right before I played the clip, I felt a scratch on my face.
Mm,
Right here.
we'll move in
It looks red too, don't it?
a
Oh,
little bit. Let me see. Hold on.
can you see? Right here.
Yeah, it's reddish.
Hmm.
Grab
But,
your phone and take a picture, and we might can insert it.
okay. Let me see. It's a hard knock life. That's what I keep hearing too. Because when I look on the camera, let's see my other side for reference here. Oops. Kind of looks like a scratch, but it's hard to see on. Oh my god, maybe that is a scratch. What I need to do is flip the camera around, go like this, angle it.
It looks like it's getting redder.
Yeah, and I haven't fucked with it. Like, you see me on video taking pictures.
Right. And at the same time, though, like the viewer, we haven't cut the video, period. So what we
Yeah.
do is we watch the clips from Emily's computer, but we insert the higher quality clips over. But
Yeah.
so the video will be cut, but we have not made any cuts on the video, and you should be able to see that from the timestamps.
Oh,
If
yeah,
you
at the
even did the
bottom.
math. Yeah. But they'll
Yeah.
see the cut because we have to insert the clips, but they won't be but seconds. So I mean, it's just something you might have to take our word for. But yeah, we haven't cut the video. So
It's
my conclusion is, one thing about between the mothership, because this is a two-parter, the mothership and Bobby Mackey's is they have the same type of activity, the mobster activity. So that was happening. There was some things where they come in and said, "Hey, we're going to take the basement." So people were brought into the basement. There are stories of people's heads rolling and literally, there's all kinds of stuff. That's just one that stood out to me. But being like physically hurt and women being trafficked potentially, like, I'm going to have to say it like women at traffic lights, but y'all know what I mean because of certain policies and regulations. We have to be careful. Um, but yeah, so it's got the same type of mobster activity in the basement as the mothership. But the difference is differencing locations. Okay. So different lands have different things. And this place has been paranormally investigated for a long time. And there is a potential possession, which again is going to be in our video. Overall, I'm just going to say that and let Emily give any type of last words that she wants to share. And then we got some information that we may share with you guys.
it's a clusterfuck. Plain and simple. I
Yeah.
mean, I'm seeing more of the non-human bad stuff and the Freddy Krueger looking dude that's potentially a descended earthbound spirit. And then I'm seeing the woman that is either a fractal or a thought form or something, and just overall blackness. Black, black, black. In fog. I mean, not fog. Portals. I mean, honestly, if I had the opportunity though, I'd still go in there. Like, I wouldn't give a fuck. But at the same time, it's kind of worrisome considering all the physical things I'm feeling as we look at it, and I don't want to die.
Yeah,
Like
I'm
a big
not
thing.
scared. I would go in there by myself. I'm not
Yeah.
scared. I mean, it just depends on how it felt to me walking in. I would know if I would do it alone or not. I wouldn't be scared. It'd just be a safety concern. Like I would be
Yeah.
concerned for my safety being alone in there as a medium that does the type of work that I do.
Hmm.
And you know, it's not about fear, it's about safety. So,
Yeah.
overall, it's haunted.
Yeah.
AF. Hey. Um, but yeah, so pretty much in comparison, yeah, more investigations have been done there. It's a different location, just everything overall. It's super sad it's getting torn down, but it might be for the best. I think that the energy I'm seeing literally once they build the new location, it's going to be okay, maybe for a little bit, but the black is going to seep up from the ground into the new building. I see like that black goo, the same type of black goo that I saw in the tunnels associated with that entity that you said you saw in the tunnels. That was to me, I said it's like sticky. It's like black glue, goo and glue. It sticks everywhere. I'm hearing it.
Ew.
So,
Yeah.
definitely super duper haunted. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
Hmm.
But guys, we have a potential to go to Bobby Mackey's, but we may need your help. Me and Emily have been talking, and this was a bucket list location for me. And Kentucky, I've been trying to get to Kentucky for the last, well, almost exactly a year because of one of my clients. She has a pretty bad problem that I have helped her with on and off. And it's due to I can't really give a lot away. It's her story to share. I have evidence, I have files, and I need to get to Kentucky to help her. And if I could get to Kentucky to help Beth, one of the things me and Emily were talking about was she was going to try to meet me there and us go to Bobby Mackey's because it's not too far away from where my client lives. That really needs help. So we were wondering if we created like a GoFundMe and or accepted donations if any of you guys would be willing to help. Me and Emily have talked a little bit about it. I would even be willing to, depending on how much was donated, to offer services for free, and or if you donated a certain amount, I might even give you one of my class seats for free because I am actually doing a moon manifestation class or manifesting with the moon June 27th, 2024. So I'd be willing to trade even services for certain donation levels. And we do not ask for a lot, but if I was going to go to Kentucky, my first priority would be to go help my friend because it is causing physical harm in certain ways. And it's something that needs to be done on location. And I need help. And if I was to go to Kentucky and I had the opportunity to go to Bobby Mackey's, yeah, I think me and Emily are going to try our best. And maybe through crowdfunding, we might have a chance in going. I have some money that I can put in with it. And you can take up to 12 people with you too. So we're going to talk a little bit more about that. We've never asked for anything like this, but it's something we figured we could give a shot for. And two birds, one stone, bring you guys some super awesome content and go help my client that desperately needs it. So let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And in the meantime, me and Emily may get a little informative video together with some links to share because we're going to figure some stuff out. And it would have to happen pretty fast. Like it would, they're tearing it down on June or July, and I think they're booking through July. So May would towards the end of May, towards my birthday, may be the only time that we could go. And there are openings, I did check, but I don't know for how long. So with that being said, we certainly appreciate you guys checking us out. And Emily, do you have any final words that you want to add about the potential crowdfunding trip to Kentucky?
Yeah, I mean, Spirit showed me the plan of what we need to do at your client's house. They showed me exactly how to put up certain barriers physically, not just remotely. This has to be physical because of the land. I'll just say that. And it's not something we can just do remotely. We can do stuff remotely, of course. However, the severity of the entity is it needs to be done physically. Yeah. You're on mute, by the way.
Yeah, at least give it a good shot because it's been a roller coaster. So and it's been one of the only people that I've had that has reoccurring things happen. And it started off with like elemental energy, and now it's physically harming her. And I told her from day one she may have to move because when she's not in this home, she has no problems. When she's in this home, she's in and out of the hospital.
Yeah.
And I've talked to her. She wants me to come there. I've not been able to yet because of the cost, because I would have to rent a vehicle. But yeah, that's why we're considering it. And if you've stayed around to listen to the last of this, certainly appreciate it. Again, more details coming soon. We may drop that in this video, or we may drop it separately once we get the details because we're filming this a little earlier than normal. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Again, leave us your thoughts down in the comment what you think about Bobby Mackey's. We think it's pretty wild. And yeah, maybe this can work out and we can go help my client and we can go to Bobby Mackey's and bring you guys some super awesome content. And some of y'all maybe even come with us because we need about 12 people. 12 people would make it cheaper. But yeah, because it's not extremely expensive either comparatively. With 12 people went, it would be way less than $100 for each person. Yep. But anyways, until next time, thank you guys so much and peace.
Peace. Highway to hell. Yeah.
Hey, if you have a haunted story you want to share, you can email us at lightsatmidnightpodcast@gmail.com. Get in touch with us there. We'd love to hear from you. We really appreciate y'all hanging around and checking it out. And yeah, thank you so much. We are super excited to bring you some super awesome content. We really appreciate you guys checking us out.
Thank you to all that took the time to listen to this week's episode. Your support means the world to us. And remember, all of us have the ability to shine brightly and shed positivity, even in the darkest of places. Stay safe, stay well, and light it up!